Food giants do not just sell taste, they sell mental triggers that keep you eating more than you should. Over 50 and struggling with cravings? You're not weak. These companies engineer your reaction. Colors, labels, package design, and even crunch are calculated to hack your emotional decisions. They study your buying behavior, then shape products to override your natural hunger signals. Addictive textures and nostalgic branding keep you hooked on what is hurting your long-term health. Over time, blood sugar rises, blood pressure spikes, and your weight becomes harder to control. If you think willpower can stop it, think again. This is science versus instinct, and they know it. These psychological traps especially harm people over 50, when health resilience is already weaker. In this video, we reveal 11 big-name brands using food psychology to steal your control. You may recognize their names, but you never saw the science working behind the curtain. Learn how to identify these traps and defend your health before it is too late to take it back. Let us begin with the first name that may be sitting right now in your pantry without your one. Lay's. Lay's slogan, "Bet you can't eat just one," is more than a challenge. It is a calculated psychological bet. They engineer chips to vanish in your mouth quickly, removing cues that normally tell you to stop eating. That fast-melting texture tricks the brain into underestimating calories and keeps you grabbing more. The salty, fatty, and crispy combo activates dopamine reward circuits linked to habit and compulsion. Lay's packaging uses bright yellow and bold fonts to trigger instant recognition and impulse buying. They use limited-time flavors to create urgency, pushing people to binge before the item disappears. Portion sizes are intentionally vague, so you eat straight from the bag, ignoring how much you consume. The crinkle sound of the chip bag is part of their sensory manipulation to heighten snack cravings. 2. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a masterclass in emotional branding and memory association that drives deep consumer loyalty. Its red and white label is tied to happiness, celebration, and tradition through decades of marketing. Coke's sweetness is fine-tuned to hit the exact bliss point where sugar becomes instantly pleasurable. Their iconic glass bottle shape is a tactile cue that builds familiarity and nostalgic emotional triggers. The sound of opening a Coke is engineered in ads to stimulate thirst and anticipation in the brain. Coke often appears in holiday ads or family gatherings, attaching itself to emotional life milestones. Their Share a Coke campaign added personalization to trigger social belonging and dopamine release. Limited editions and seasonal flavors drive urgency, causing people to stock up out of fear of missing out. 3. McDonald's. McDonald's uses fast food psychology at its finest to manipulate hunger, cravings, and loyalty daily. Its golden arches are recognized by 94% of children before they even learn how to read. Their red and yellow color scheme was chosen because it stimulates appetite and impulse response. Happy Meals combine food with toys to anchor reward pathways in children from an early age. Limited time offers like the McRib play on scarcity, pushing people to act quickly without thinking. The drive-through concept creates a convenience loop where speed becomes part of the addiction. Food is engineered to smell strong and taste consistent across all locations, triggering trust and desire. Commercials always feature smiling families or fun friends, never real nutritional information. 4. Doritos. Doritos are designed with a complex mix of flavors that confuse your brain and delay satiety signals. Each chip delivers salt, sugar, fat, and umami in one bite, creating an intense sensory overload. The powdery coating sticks to your fingers, encouraging licking and deeper sensory interaction. Their bright orange color is associated with boldness and triggers an alert, excited brain response. Flavor names like Extreme, Flamin' Hot, and Cool Ranch evoke emotional and social appeal. Doritos often use bold fonts and geometric packaging to imply action, intensity, and fun rebellion. There is no single dominant flavor, which prevents flavor fatigue and keeps you munching longer. They crunch loudly to engage auditory senses, which actually increases the perception of freshness. 5. Nutella. Nutella markets itself as a wholesome spread while using sugar and fat to build powerful dependency. The image of fresh bread and hazelnuts tricks the brain into thinking Nutella is a healthy indulgence. It contains more sugar than hazelnuts, yet its ads focus on family breakfast routines and happiness. Smooth texture and sweet scent create a soothing mouthfeel linked to emotional comfort and ease. Commercials often use gentle music and morning sunlight to create calm, nostalgic associations. The creamy swirl shown in ads is rarely replicated in real life, yet it triggers pleasure anticipation. Packaging in a glass-like jar gives the illusion of premium quality and sophisticated indulgence. Nutella's spreadability encourages users to apply more, often doubling the recommended serving size. 6. Starbucks. Starbucks uses environment, naming, and ritual to elevate a coffee into a psychological experience. Its stores use cozy lighting, warm colors, and ambient music to make you linger and spend more. Drinks are named in Italian-style words like grande or macchiato to suggest premium quality. Custom orders reinforce a sense of control and personalization, which strengthens brand loyalty. Frequent seasonal drinks and limited editions drive urgency and anticipation year after year. Packaging is minimalist yet elegant, creating a premium feel even with sugar-loaded beverages. The app-based reward system creates a dopamine loop of purchases, stars, and free drink goals. Baristas asking for your name creates a personal bond, reinforcing customer identity and comfort. 7. Cheetos. Cheetos trigger multi-sensory reactions that confuse your brain and override your ability to stop eating. Their melt-in-your-mouth texture causes vanishing caloric density that masks how much you consume. Bright orange color activates attention and stimulates hunger centers in the visual cortex instantly. Their unique crunchy sound has been shown in studies to increase satisfaction while chewing. Cheesy powder sticks to your fingers, requiring licking and retouching, deepening engagement. Cheetos mascot Chester the cheetah adds humor and mischief, which softens guilt about eating junk. Portion sizes are rarely adhered to because most people eat directly from the large, family-sized bag. The flavor mix is engineered to hit dopamine triggers without fully satisfying you, urging another bite. 8. Reese's. Reese's blends sugar, salt, and fat in a perfect ratio that is engineered to trigger intense cravings. Its circular shape and peanut butter center stimulate nostalgia and emotional warmth in the brain. The bright orange wrapper triggers hunger and excitement through color association with appetite. The chocolate and peanut butter combo hits reward centers harder than either ingredient alone. Ads emphasize sharing and affection, making it emotionally harder to reject or ignore the product. Seasonal shapes like trees or eggs create novelty and scarcity, boosting impulse purchases yearly. The texture contrast between creamy filling and firm shell offers sensory satisfaction with every bite. Commercials use comedic or romantic tones to embed positive emotional memories with the product. 9. Pringles. Pringles uses uniformity and engineered flavor to create a compulsive, unstoppable eating pattern. Each chip is exactly the same shape and thickness, giving a clean, mechanical satisfaction per bite. The stack design invites mindless consumption and encourages grabbing multiple pieces at once. Their slogan, "Once you pop, you cannot stop," is both a challenge and a subliminal truth about the snack. Flavors are scientifically designed to keep taste buds guessing and prevent flavor fatigue completely. The crunch is consistent and engineered to be satisfying to the ear and mouth with every single bite. The cylindrical can make sharing easier but also allows for effortless solo binging with little awareness. Visuals on the can show oversized chips and seasoning clouds that set up inflated taste expectations. 10. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes disguises sugar delivery behind mascots, nostalgia, and health confusion. Tony the Tiger appeals to children with positive reinforcement and emotional athletic symbolism. Catchphrases like "they are Greek" form lasting memory hooks in young and adult consumers alike. Despite being sugar-coated cornflakes, They are marketed as an energetic way to start your morning. The word frosted implies gentleness, masking the fact that each flake is heavily sugar-drenched. Commercials show active, smiling children, linking the cereal to fitness, school success, and joy. Packaging often includes fortified with vitamins, which masks the low nutrient, high sugar truth. Bright colors, stripes, and bold fonts on the box are tailored to attract younger eyes and trigger grabs. They are typically shelved at child eye level in supermarkets to maximize visibility and pester power. 11. Red Bull. Red Bull's branding is a masterclass in linking lifestyle, identity, and physical experience to product use. Its slogan, Red Bull, gives you wings ties energy with transformation, aspiration, and performance. It sponsors extreme sports, music events, and innovators, building elite emotional credibility and allure. Packaging is sleek and metallic, making it look like a tool for performance rather than a sugary drink. The small can format tricks you into thinking it is light and controlled despite being caffeine-heavy. Its flavor is uniquely synthetic and sharp, activating dopamine through novelty and jolt-like response. Drinking it becomes a ritual before work, exams, or travel, making it part of your identity and goals. It is marketed as a productivity booster rather than a beverage, adding justification for frequent use. Red Bull's pricing and aesthetic are premium, feeding into a mindset that values challenge and success. Food brands are not just selling products, they're selling emotions, habits, and lifelong cravings. Every color, slogan, and label is designed to make you feel comforted, nostalgic, or healthier than you are. But behind the clever marketing lies a push for more sales, often at the expense of your health and budget. When you understand the psychology behind these tactics, you can finally shop with awareness and control. You don't have to be the customer who fills the cart with impulse buys. You can choose real, nourishing food. The power is always in your hands, not in the packaging or placement that tries to manipulate you. If this opened your eyes, please like the video, subscribe, and stay connected for more powerful insights. Share in the comments which of these brands surprised you most with their tactics. And don't forget to share this video with friends and family so they can shop smarter too.